So I wanted to bring up this idea of awakening, right? We hear a lot of people talking about being woke, or this idea that we could be in awakening, right, through our various practices. And maybe that means like awakening to the truth of who we are, awakening to our power, awakening to whatever we call it, right? But here's the thing is that maybe this awakening thing isn't going to feel just like lovely and beautiful and easy, because a lot of what it seems to entail is letting go of our old bullshit programming, right? And things that have been part of how we've been wired in a sense and raised even, and being willing to take a look at that and move through that and even face some of the pain of that, right? And that really just the idea is that the awakening thing is not necessarily going to just feel good. It may not just be a rosy, shiny, bright light experience, right? And so that's where it helps to have different things that we're using, like our practices of any sorts, to connect us, reconnect us, right? Help us move through stuff, help us take care of ourselves, help us love ourselves, help us find our way, right? Keep choosing our perspectives, keep moving through the psychologies that we want to be in. And yeah, so if we're into this thing called awakening, and we might even feel like we're doing some of that, to be willing to acknowledge that it may not just be easy and fun, right? Although there's a lot of fun and maybe a lot more ease on the way, on the other side of this awakening stuff we can do. But to understand that it's a process and it's some work, and it may not just feel easy and fun. And that's why we have all these ways we can take care of ourselves and tune ourselves that just helps it all go even smoother, right? And better, even though it may not all just feel like good and fun, right? And really, maybe to be open to a full, rich experience of life and feeling all the feelings and the emotions as being a good thing, quote unquote, right? But yes, to understand that this process of awakening, we might call it, is going to involve some support if we allow it, and the ways that we can take care of ourselves through it. And that's going to make this awakening a lot more fun, actually, and smoother. But to acknowledge that it's a process and that does involve even feelings of work and challenge and going through our pain and emotions and dealing with our stuff of the past, even, right? Or just letting stuff go, but worth it. And the more we build in that support and that self love and our practices and choosing the perspectives and the psychologies that really help, it's going to make it all go even better, right? So, cheers to whatever we think of this awakening thing and finding our way through it with more ease and grace and fun, right? All right, namaste.